The Beating Dusk by Alvaro Efrain Martinez, España. Chapter 3.
It wasn't even 11 in the morning when he received a call from one of the ministers of the National Supreme Court of Justice. It was Federico Aranda Morales.
Chief Police Cervantes.
Formal as always, sir. I like that attitude. Anyway, I really wasn't expecting any answer for it. Good morning, Commander. As always, it is a pleasure to greet you. I'm Miranda. I'm pretty sure you know who's this.
I do indeed, sir. Please tell me which is the reason for you to call. What can I do for you?
Well, my dear fella, I'm sure that you have heard about the terrible news. Xavier Cabeza de Vaca, he's member of the parliament. He's suffering for his daughter's kidnapping.
Yes, sir. Apparently, she went missing yesterday's night. About 10 p.m., huh?
News seem to fly by. You know it already, huh?
Cervantes realized immediately how that skeptical tone in his voice had been noticed rapidly by his interlocutor. Somehow, he had been hoping for the phone to disguise the intentions of his voice.
I've just read it in the paper, sir. But there's still something I just don't understand. Why me? What is the man in charge of taking determining decisions for a whole country doing calling a public servant in a quiet Monday morning in which the temperature is 35 degrees Celsius? I'm sorry, it's just weird.
After all, in this kind of cases, being practical overtakes the social cordiality. You'll see, sir. The main purpose is to ask you for two favors. What I know, and I'm confident you are the one to do, and which could be determining in our fellow's campaign. Even before it gets started. Apart from it, the lives and interests of men of all kinds of social conditions may be affected, and, of course, we don't want that to happen. Taking into account my personal experience and many suggestions, I dare to consider that it is important for a man of your church and rank to be informed of this.
How can I help you?
You feel cooperative, huh? Well, Commander, what I'm about to throw you is extremely delicate. Please, don't bother in worrying for the line to be interfered. If there was any risk, I wouldn't even have had a chance to introduce myself.
This last comment called Arthur's attention even more powerfully, feeding then his curiosity and intrigue. The voice in the phone spoke slowly, carefully, yet calm and controlled. It was really strange to listen him talking. Aranda went on.
There's this person who has been hired to bring down our candidate's campaign and all of our people who support Cabeza de Vaca. The first threatening message from this person was received by one of the heads of the campaign council in his address located in Toluca. Today morning, a box containing a couple of cut-off lips was registered and identified along with a letter which, by the way, I've already sent the forensic to you to ensure they belong to women. So, well, we still don't know whether they are or not the daughter's lips.
Aranda's voice had relaxed considerably. It seemed that the whole issue had a certain strong impact on him. He needed Cervantes, and he knew it. So, despite his pride and controlled pose, the minister continued asking for help.
I seriously hope this will be good enough for you to help us solve this complicated issue as soon as possible. By the way, I believe you are now facing a murder in the north side of the city. Perhaps what I've sent you will be useful for that investigation. I really don't know. In any case, you will tell me. It's been said that you, sir, are the best at facing these kind of issues. I just really hope these affirmations are not only chip chat.
This last phrase had a deep intention for jeopardizing Cervantes' courage. The minister seemed to be interested in forcing the chief police to submit. Nevertheless, he was not backing down.
Well, either way, I already sent you the number just in case you have any doubt. Take care, sir, and we keep in touch.
The whole conversation had had a deep impact on Arthur Cervantes. It had made him reflect, and there was still something he had to know. So, he got to throw a question rapidly just before the minister could hang up.
Fine, sir. Just by the way...
Yes? Tell me.
How many people are implied in the campaign council?
For the first time in all the conversation, Cervantes could barely spot a tad of bewilderment in Aranda's mood. He hesitated a few seconds and then answered in calm and low voice.
6, sir. The campaign has 6 heads.
Aranda finished the conversation with this last phrase, leaving Cervantes upset and intrigued.